What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the One Leg Loser podcast. I'm your boy, Bear Down Rick, alongside my boy Jay, the producer. We want to welcome you guys back to the new season of
Welcome
One
back.
Leg
Welcome
Loser
back.
podcast. It's been a long time coming, guys. We want to welcome you guys to the new episode. Football is back, it's in the air. Preseason's over, training camp is over, all the bullshit is over. Now it's time to really get into gritty, gritty football. So, Jose, man, talk to the people. Tell them what
Yeah,
you're thinking, man. What's on your mind?
I mean, you said it, man. Man, I'm so excited. Well, tomorrow, the season kicks off. It's gonna be good, man. Long time coming. I'm so excited. I'm one of the things I'm most excited about is we finally get a full season with you guys. Last year we started, I think it was like week 10 or week 11, like that. So we only got a few. We got the back part of the season, and so we couldn't. I mean, yeah, obviously we got as many videos as we could out, but now we're just gonna rock from the beginning. We're gonna give you our full records. I wanted to kick off with a little bit of Super Bowl predictions with you right quick. Get those out the way. See where your head's at. I don't know if he was ready for that question.
Hey, man, rapid fire. Let's shoot, man. What you got?
Well, I got the Dolphins beating the Niners. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Listen,
Hey,
for
man, I think you were dreaming. I think you were dreaming last night. Was that a dream you
listen,
had?
bro. For as much as I want to see my Dolphins there, and it could happen. Like fuck that, it could happen. Like you never know, it could happen. But if I was, I am a betting man. But if I had to put my hard-earned money on it, I think Lamar finally gets to the Super Bowl, man. I think Lamar. I think Lamar breaks through. I think. I think he's finally his turn, man. I think he breaks through. I don't know if he wins it, but I definitely see him getting there. And on the NFC side, damn man, it's tough to go against the Eagles, man. They're stacked. So I would say Baltimore beats the Eagles in this year's Super Bowl. I think Baltimore beats them and MVP gets all the awards and he's crowned king and Derrick Henry gets one too. Like I think it'll be fun for them. So that's my answer.
Man, that's an interesting topic. I mean, just to kind of touch base on what you said about Baltimore and Lamar, man. I mean, listen, I respect Lamar Jackson, man, coming out of Louisville. South Florida boy, so gotta respect that and represent that, man. I just again, it's just like the Josh Allen's and of the world, like they shine during the regular season, man. But for some reason, when postseason comes, I don't know what happens, man. I don't. Again, I know football is a team collective sport, so again, I'm not gonna just put it all on Lamar Jackson, but it's like, man, like when the playoffs come, whether it's Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen, both those guys, for some reason, they just haven't been able to get over the hump, man. So, again, I would hope for them. I mean, shit, they got an amazing talent on both sides of the ball. It's just how many times are they going to run it back? Again, I
Stacked.
might be the odd man out here. You
Them
know,
boys stacked. Them boys stacked.
I know, and that's a beautiful thing. But that's the beautiful thing I think about the NFL, right? Like you just never know what's going to end up happening by the end of the year, right?
That's
But if
facts.
you just threw out that question to me of like, what do I think is going to happen, man? See, it's just so difficult for me. Okay, so the Eagles. Now, interesting fact: did you know that in their division, they haven't had a back-to-back division champion. I think, I forgot. I was listening to the ESPN the other day. I think in years. I hope. I wish I would have had the stat more in tune. But they just haven't won a division back to back in that case. So again, I think right now, man. I hate to say it, man. If just off the top of my head, man, it's Kansas City against the Eagles right now, unless somebody else steps
Rematch?
up.
You got a rematch?
I have a rematch right now. I mean, shit. Again, dark horse. Can Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers do something? I don't know, but again, my,
Yeah,
my gut is,
fucking 6-11. They ain't doing shit.
hey man,
That
listen,
nigga
that old man
Green,
spark magic, that
magic
defense.
my ass.
Uh,
How much magic did he spark in New York? What happened to all that magic back then? Oh, he was still high on ayahuasca.
yeah, but No, listen. I think it goes beyond Aaron Rodgers now that he's on the Steelers. Remember, now he's got a real head coach over there. He's got structure. He's got you could say an elite defense on the other side of the
So did,
ball.
so did Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson had the same structure, the same everything.
But listen, okay, if again we're gonna go a little off topic here. So if you were to compare, if you were to start a football team, and you had a choice between choosing Aaron Rodgers and Russell Wilson, who would you
Yeah,
start the
yeah,
football
but
team with?
that's not the question. The question is, of course, Aaron Rodgers, but that's not the question. The
Well,
question
but that leads up to my point.
Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson today. I mean, it's no one. I guess. I mean, bro, like Aaron Rodgers is done, man. He's done. He's done. He showed you. He showed you what he was done. He was done 3 years ago. Why are we gonna put a little bit more faith in him because Tomlin thinks he's good? He's still good.
Hey, listen, man.
I don't know,
Hey,
man.
listen. Again. I'm still rocking with Kansas City against the Eagles until other teams prove otherwise. So that's my Super Bowl prediction.
Yeah, I guess I feel you. They're still gonna suck, but hey, we'll see. Anyways, man, let's kick it off. Let's kick it off here. Week 1, baby. Let's go, man. Season opener. We got the Dallas Cowboys going into Lincoln Financial. If my damn graphic will load. Of course, it's not gonna load, right? I worked all
I
week on it.
got you. I see you over here.
You see it? You see it? No, that shit
Well,
dark.
I saw your recap there. And ladies and gentlemen, please bear with us. Listen, Jose's done an amazing job here with the graphics, man.
Man, it's
Loading
crazy.
things up.
It's crazy. So yeah, man, we got tomorrow 8:30 p.m. Man, I'm sure everybody, the world is gonna be tuning in. I mean, that game is gonna do numbers, man, numbers. And the NFL is gonna show you why they're king. The ratings are gonna be through the roof, man. America's team against the Super Bowl champs and Lincoln Financial Field tomorrow. Man, talk to me. What you?
Listen, man, can this be a better script? Is this like the WWE that we just don't know about? Is the theory real? Like all of a sudden, Marco
Hold on,
Parsons gets traded.
real quick. Before that, yeah, I was just about to say that. Give me your thoughts on the Michael Parsons trade. Who won the trade? Who lost the trade? Give me your thoughts.
I had to analyze this, right? So Marco Parsons is, a Pro Bowler, 54. I think he has 52 and a half sacks already going into out of his rookie contract. Amazing talent when rushing the quarterback, but again, when the run against the run, he disappears. Now reports are coming out that he has back issues.
Yeah,
L4 and L5. He has back problems. He's gonna have to probably get epidural to even play in week 1.
yeah, crazy.
Um, you know, Green
Yeah,
Bay gave up two first round
Green Bay,
picks.
I'm pretty sure Green Bay, did their due diligence and they just hand over the money. I'm pretty sure they know what's going on with that man's back. Like, come on,
I'm sure. Again,
good they got
and
him.
now it's being disclosed, though, right? Again, that's the beauty of the NFL, right? So they gave up Kenny Clark, right, and two first round picks, a 26 and a 27, and they get Marco Parsons. Again, Green Bay's money, most of their money is stuck on Jordan Love, who has flashes, but can we really
We're
say?
not being biased here, are we? Or we're not being biased,
No,
right?
no, I'm actually trying to step back and actually look at it. Again, I'm actually stepping back and looking at it. You have Jordan Love, who has had flashes of good football, but nobody can come here and say he's a top 10 quarterback and he's elite, unless you have a different opinion to that.
I
And
mean,
then you add,
have you seen the NFL quarterback list that's going around?
no,
Oh
enlighten
man,
me.
I should have pulled that
Enlighten me. Let me guess. Where do they have this man ranked?
list. Oh man, keep talking. I'll find it.
So again, continuing on my point here. Again, trying to get to the point of who won the trade. And again, my opinion. Most of the money now on the Green Bay side is going to go towards Jordan Love and Marco Parsons. Green Bay has some decent wide receivers. I mean, is anybody really an all star? Is there any like Are there any CD Lambs on that side of the ball? Are there anybody like I don't know. I don't see it. Um, can this be another whole Khalil Mack trade where it looks it's amazing, big name, play it out, but in 4 years is it going to be really worth it? Is that going to lead them? Are they a Marco Parsons away to getting to a Super Bowl? Even though they did get to the NFC Championship game, so hey, I can't knock them for that, right? But
Yeah.
do I think Green Bay is Marco Parsons away from the Super Bowl? I don't think so. Now, Dallas, are they any better? No, I don't think so either. So again, I don't think there's a. I don't know if I can
Who
say
won the
there's a
trade,
winner
man?
in
Who
my
won the
opinion.
trade? Who won the trade?
I don't know, man. Maybe Jerry. Listen, Jerry's trying to pull back a '92 with Emmett Smith, man. He's running it back. He said, "This, I'm gonna turn that into Emmett Smith and a and a Michael Irvin and a Troy Aikman." So
Yeah, yeah.
that's Jerry's view. So hey, listen, man.
So I think
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I
so. I
think the
think
Cowboys won the trade.
yeah. So I think I'm with you, man. I think I'm with the unpopular opinion of who won the trade, man. Like, listen, don't get it twisted, man. Don't get it like don't twist my words. Like Michael Parsons he's generational, man. The guy, if he stays healthy and he continues this path, he's going to be known as one of the greatest to ever do it. Like he's gonna be up there, right? But with that being said, Kenny Clark is no slouch. I'm not saying he's a Hall of Famer. I'm not saying he's on a path to be a Hall of Famer, but he's definitely no slouch. It's something that the Cowboys needed. On top of that, you get two first rounders, right? I wish. Well, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys wish they should have got a little bit more, or they could have got a little bit more. Maybe that was
Mhm.
Jerry's ego. He's just like, yo, get out of here. I'll just take whatever I can get, and that's probably
Yeah,
where he messed up a little bit. But imagine if he would have got four first rounders, nobody would have been nobody. I don't think he would have got be getting as much backlash as he's getting right now. You know,
yeah,
um, and then to turn around for the Packers to give him so much money, man. Listen, like you said, I don't know if they're Michael Parsons away, but man, I find it hard to believe that any one team is a Michael Parsons away. The
yeah,
Eagles did not win the Super Bowl. Yes, they won the Super Bowl largely in part of Saquon and Hurts and what they can do and AJ Brown. You take away that offensive line, they ain't doing shit. They ain't running the
yeah,
ball like that. So for as great as they are, it's a team sport. It's 11 on 11. So Michael Parsons is just one man, and he's I'm not saying he's one dimensional because he can stop the run, but that's just not his strong suit. And
yeah,
if Jerry turns around, man, and he has he's pretty good in the draft. He especially on linemen, he can hit some linemen. Look, he hit on Micah. He's hitting on a
oh,
lot of linemen. Bro, the guy has seen a lot of football. So if
dude,
he can turn around and really hit on those two first rounders, 2-3 years from now, they're going to be like Micah who? I know it's hard to
exactly.
see now. I know it's hard to see now, but look at the Luca trade. I know this is basketball. But look at the Luca trade. It's hard to see now. You traded Luca away, but give the GM time. Let him develop and pick his players and see. You got to give get a man time 2-3 years and then see. Or if he turns
Yeah,
around and he pick crap, then shit. All right, man. Now you can throw the axe at him. You screwed this up. But
yeah,
all in all, man, I like the trade. I like the trade for both teams. I lean more. I do definitely lean more Dallas. I
yeah.
definitely do.
Listen, man, it's a splash. It's a splash move right before the season, and that's why I call the NFL. Are they the WWE, the WWF, the scripted stuff? Because look at the storyline that we're having here. Now Dallas is coming in to play the Super Bowl champ, the reigning Super Bowl champs, just off of that trade. And man, it's just gonna be it's gonna be interesting, man. What a way to kick off the NFL season, right? With some controversy and the reigning NFL, the Super Bowl champs, man. I don't think it can get any better than that, man.
Facts. One thing Jerry knows is I think him and Vince McMahon are the king of entertainment, man. Like they know how to bring the drama. They know how to keep it all on them. You know what I'm saying? So
That's that
that's
egotistical narcissist behavior that makes you a billionaire or a billionaire like that.
no, That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Man, I can't find this list, man. Anyways, man, I forgot. I didn't. I don't recall where Jordan Love was, but I do recall where Tua
Yeah.
was.
I
Tua
mean,
was.
well, I would assume you would think where Tua was. Yeah.
Tua was in front. Tua was 29th, bro. 29th.
What?
29th. In front of Cam Ward, that's a rookie. I mean, hallelujah, he's in front of him. Spencer Rattler.
Whew.
Who else?
That's a big name list right there.
Bro. Oh my God, I need to find this list, man. He was in front of those.
Now, was this like a ESPN list, or was this just some random guy on Twitter just
No,
like rattling off a list?
no. It was Pro Football Talk. Pro
Oh
Football
my
Talk,
god!
bro. I know your boy Caleb was 11. I remember that. And listen, man, I'm not here to bash on the Bears or anything like that. To me, he's no 11, and he not at least not yet. He ain't no 11. Is this the list? No, this ain't the list. Anyways, I think Burrow was number one. I mean, you know the top 10 were the
Well,
top
yeah,
10.
you're gonna have your Patricks, you're gonna have your Josh Allen's, your Lamar Jacksons, your Joe Burrows up there. Um, you know, believe it or not, I would think Jalen Hurts is maybe up in that list potentially. I would think just based upon the success that they've had. But really, who else? You know,
Yeah. No, it was. Yo, Tua was behind JJ McCarthy. He was behind Russell
I,
Wilson.
the rookie JJ McCarthy, really?
He was behind Geno Smith. He was behind Sam Darnold. Bro, when I saw that list, I was like, yo,
Joe
what is
Flacco, because Joe Flacco's the starter, right? Ain't Joe Flacco the
yeah,
starter?
yeah. I think it was actually in front of Joe Flacco. It was
Oh, geez, at least Joe Flacco. At least Joe Flacco.
disrespect that Tua gets. It's utterly insane. I'm not even talking as a Dolphins fan. It was just utterly insane. But anyways, it doesn't even matter. I digress. Let's talk about this week 1 game. Talk to me.
Listen, man, it's gonna be. Listen, I think it's a lot of people have again. Vegas has spoken. I think the Eagles again. They're projected to run away with this game. I think as the last time I looked, they're 8.5 point favorite on this game. So over a touchdown. I mean, you could really just break this down to the trenches, right? Dallas only has two returning offensive linemen coming back from their studded offensive lineman. They had an offensive lineman that retired. Again, you have the Eagles defensive line who are just a rotation of studs coming at you. I mean, the only thing that I think Dallas has in their favor right now is again now just you have CD Lamb and you have Pickens now who's coming over from the Steelers. But I mean, what else are you hanging your hat on as a Dallas fan? You know, that secondary is depleted. That run defense is horrible. And again, what do you think? What do you think Philly's gonna do? I mean, Saquon's coming over here with that studded offensive line. I mean, it's hard. It's hard for me to kind of even give Dallas a chance here in this particular game.
Yeah. I mean, I actually think, like you said, the line did move. I mean, it's been moving up. It's been moving all type of ways, up and down, sideways. And with the with the Parsons trade, it really pushed it up to I think it's at 8. Well, on Hard Rock Bet it's on 8, but I've definitely seen some 8.5s out there. What is that 8? Yeah, it's 8. I've seen some 8.5. So Vegas is like, yo, this team is going down, and they're not gonna be able to do anything. I don't think so, man. I think a lot of people sleep on Dak. I think that boy is nice. I think him and CD Lamb and now Pickens is gonna open. It's gonna open up a lot of space for CD Lamb. You know, Jake Ferguson. He's not an elite tight end, but he's definitely serviceable. And Javonte Williams, man, I think they got a solid core. I think I see Dallas this year being last year's Cincinnati Bengals, where they're gonna put up a shit ton of points, but
Mm.
they're not gonna win a lot of games because the defense might, just let up a lot of points, obviously. So that's my take on that. And but as far as this game, I think they're gonna keep it close, man. I'm big on teams that lose coordinators. That's why I'm I'm skeptical about what Detroit is going to be doing is going to do this year. Not only did they lose Ben Johnson, your coach, but they also lost Aaron Glenn. You know, and to me
Defensive coordinator. Yeah.
yeah, the defensive coordinator. To me, that's huge. I mean, I know they're getting a lot of pieces back, but losing coordinators, man, is huge. It's a lot of adjustments that have to be done. And yeah, of course, they have the off season and training camp, this and that. But if you don't have that continuity, it's hard to win in the NFL. So with that being said, man, it's going to be a high scoring game in my opinion. I know Dallas is nice. I mean, I'm sorry. I know Philly got a good, really good stout defensive line, but that secondary also took a hit. You know, Darius Slay is gone, so
Yeah.
that's another huge hit for them. And that they're going to start a second year cornerback and a safety, I believe, or two second year
Yeah.
cornerbacks. So I like Dallas here to keep them within the 8.5, 8 to 8.5 that are are floating out there. Yeah, so that's my pick on this game. I got Dallas plus 8.5. You can find it.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting take.
Yeah, yeah. So you took Dallas, no? I mean, no, you took Eagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the popular vote here. Again, it might just be overpopular, but again, like I said, I just don't. Again, on paper, again, until that game is not played, I just don't see it. I just don't see how Dallas. Again, Dallas new head coach Schottenheimer. What does that system look like? Dak again, one of those quarterbacks, as you mentioned, that just during the regular season shines. I mean, is he going to come out with all cylinders again? I really like that combo CD Lamb Pickens. I really enjoy it. Now the question is he going to have time behind that offensive line that's unproven right now, and then that defensive line that Philly's going to bring at them again? Vic Fangio with that exotic defense. I mean, can they stop that? You know, can the offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys stop that defense from coming at them? And again,
Right.
trying to run the ball on them. I mean, I don't know how that works. So again,
Yeah, no, for sure. That's going to be the biggest challenge for Dallas. It has
yeah.
to. It's going to have to be quick outs, man. Quick throws, quick slants, quick screen plays. You got to find a way to keep that rush at bay.
Now let me
And
ask
that
you a question though. Let me ask
yeah.
you a question. Do you think the trade of Marker Parsons again? I mean, we're not in NFL locker rooms. Do you feel like that affects the other players and their view and the way that they perform, their energy towards the game? I mean, listen, they just traded away their best player over just some, you know, looks like some kid stuff. You know, oh, he shook my hand. We agreed to and do you think like other players feel a certain way, or do you think that's just water on the bridge? Hey,
I
man,
think,
he's gone.
I think players feel a certain way, 100%. I know CeeDee Lamb, voiced his opinion, when all this was going on. So yeah, I definitely feel like it has an effect on the on certain players, but to the extent of where it's like they're like, damn, what's up with this organization, man? What is Jerry thinking? This and that. I don't think it affects the field on the field. I think week one they go out there and they play football. Like they're not gonna be thinking about Marcus Parsons. Like, come on, that's no. We're grown men. We're professionals. We have the job to do, and we're getting paid very well to do this job. CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and now George Pickens is looking for a contract. So they get paid for that. They don't get paid to do GM stuff and worry about who's here and who's not. They get paid to score touchdowns and catch the ball. So no,
Yeah,
I don't think so. And if it does, man, you
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 shouldn't be playing.
you shouldn't be playing.
Yeah,
You got other things to be worrying about. You know.
100%. One more thing I want to add on to that wrinkle of adding on to why I think the Eagles are just going to run with this game. So I have a little insight. My old head coach, Eberflus, Matt Eberflus, right? He's not a defensive coordinator on Dallas side of the ball. Which damn, the guy can't get a damn break, man. You think he coming in there, you got a Lamborghini, a Porsche, and they take it away from you, and now you're just dealing with what it is. But the reason why I say that is Matt Eberflus is not a pressure defensive coordinator. He plays a lot of shell, a lot of Tampa 2, just rushes the line. So again, where is that pressure going to come from Dallas against that offensive line against the Eagles? So again, that's just to me to add on top of why, again, I just can't see how Dallas is going to be able to hold on.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna listen. The Dallas is gonna have to sell out, man. They're gonna have to sell out. They're gonna have to do everything in their power to first of all stop Saquon. And let's say you do stop Saquon, right? Which you're not, and then you're gonna have to turn around and stop Hurts, which that's tough. And then if Hurts gets
You got
injured,
AJ, you got AJ, you got
you know. But Jerry's funny, right? Because he didn't want to pay Micah, but then he turned around and he paid DeRon Bland, the cornerback, who had a stellar season like a few years back, or was it last year? I'm not sure. And so shit, they're paying him a ton of money. So maybe they put him on an island and hope for the best. Because you
I
have to
guess,
stop the
man.
run at first. If not, Saquon's going to run all over the field for 150, and then they're going to run the clock out, and then you're not even going to have a chance. You know. So
I think you predicted the game there, my friend. That's the way I see it.
we'll see. Man, listen, I love. One, it's a division game. Division rivals, they know each other very, very well.
True.
And like I said, they're getting Dak back. So, I mean, I just division the week one, especially week one games. They're tough, man. They're tough to predict. So that's one of the
Well,
many reasons why I'm going with Dallas.
well,
And
we're definitely going to have fun watching that game.
yeah, no, for sure. I'm so excited. We definitely. So we with that being said, we did cook up a little same game parlay for you guys
We cooked up something for you guys right out the kitchen.
right out
Dun,
the
dun,
kitchen.
dun, dun. So definitely Saquon with that anytime touchdown. I mean, I would be ultra shocked if he doesn't score a touchdown.
That's a nice little graphic right there.
Beautiful graphics right there. I mean, I would be surprised if he doesn't score a touchdown. You
Yeah.
know,
So we got
you
the
know,
first leg. We got Saquon scoring a touchdown. We got Devontae going for 50. Um, I'll give you reasons behind it after I run through it. And then we got
mm,
Pickens for 50. We got Saquon going for 80, and we got Prescott going for 240. So listen, man. Number one, they're gonna want to establish the run. I think 80 yards for Barkley and that offensive line is easy. So that on top of that, you combine that with a touchdown, it almost seems too easy. They're not always going to run the ball, so have to sprinkle it somewhere. I feel like they're going to double team AJ. AJ is the main. They're going to focus mostly on him. In my opinion. And then so Devontae gets open, maybe he catches a 50-yard bomb because he's usually the deep threat guy. And then Dak, man, Dak is gonna have to throw the ball all over the field because they're not gonna be able to run the ball much. So
yeah, you got to sling that ball.
yeah, he's gonna have to sling the ball left and right, and then so I think George Pickens is also a deep threat guy, and because Lamb is more intermediate. He'll average more targets, more catches, but maybe less yards per reception. Pickens, is the deep guy, so that's why we cooked it up there. We went a little light. I mean, it's week one. You know no one knows anything. If they tell you otherwise, they lying to you. We're all trying to predict the game and. Someone's gonna be right, someone's gonna be wrong, But
100%.
so we went a little light on that. So y'all boys tune in, clock that in. If you feel like it, it's up to you. All right, now we're moving on to Friday night football, baby.
Man,
Let's
listen,
go.
man. I like just to kind of touch base on the NFL, how it's transforming, it's growing. Like, man, look, now there's a Friday night game. Like, man, how much is this? Like,
Oh,
how much is this gonna
juggernaut.
grow? You know?
It's a juggernaut. It's a juggernaut. It's a juggernaut, man. Like, can no one compete, man? Can no one compete? Everything that's happening that's been happening for the last few weeks is all about football. Nobody cares about no WNBA, baseball. Like that's already an afterthought.
WNBA. Nah.
I was just saying, man.
Listen, man.
On top of that, it's Friday night football and it's from Brazil, man.
Brazil.
First game in Brazil. That should be exciting for the players. I heard. I'm pretty sure Brazil's not one of the. It's not the safest place.
No.
I heard a few players saying they're just gonna stay in their hotel.
Yeah, yeah. Brazil's not a place where, especially Sao Paulo, where they, again, I think last year another team. Is this the first time playing there, or did they play there already last year? Because they did play there. This is the first time.
First time.
Well, I mean, I could have sworn, but nevertheless, yeah, I don't think that anybody's gonna be out there, out in the nightclubs in Sao Paulo, Brazil after the game. I think this is just get there, hotel, play the game, get on a plane, and get your ass back to the United States.
Yeah,
Um,
fact.
so let me ask you a question. I mean, how do you think this is going to affect some of the players when in regards to the flight and the setup? Do you think that there's any is there anything to that when they talk about flying and some of the players not liking this type of setup? Now their families can't really even come. A lot of their families don't come to these particular, especially in Brazil, in Sao
Right.
Paulo.
No, man, it's more of the more of what I told you about the Michael Parsons trade. It's listen, man, you're a professional. You get paid to do this. You gotta lock in. You gotta focus. You got one job to do. Do your job. I mean, they played this. They played this sport, this game since babies. It should
Yeah,
be nothing new. It should be nothing
yeah,
new.
that's what we should have told Bill Belichick against TCU the other night.
Listen, I don't know what happened, and I don't watch college football. I don't know what happened, but they got wrong, bro. They got
I was gonna send you a video, not to go off topic here. I know we're gonna dive into this game here, but I was actually watching the game, but for some reason there was no broadcast in the sense of no commentary. It
oh
all
really?
you heard, yes, it was the most awkward. I took a little snippet. I'm like, what the hell's going on? For some reason, the game, at least when I was watching it for a good 10 minutes, there was no there was no commentary. All you would hear is what the announcer from the stadium is saying, first down or whatever the case may be. But you did not hear no commentary.
Oh,
There
like the
was nothing
background,
going on.
like
There was nothing.
oh damn, for real? That's crazy.
Yeah, it was just all you hear is the sound of the game. That's all you heard.
Where
You
was it?
heard nothing
Was it
else.
in North Carolina?
Um, I think it was in North Carolina. I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I don't know if anybody else heard that, but I know I didn't hear any. I could hear the game, but I didn't hear no commentary, and that kind of goes back to like, would NFL be the same without the commentary? Would you watch NFL if it was just you seeing a bunch of guys line up and just the play being ran with nothing, no substance behind it?
Would I watch it? Yeah, of course
Yeah,
I'll
like
watch
would
it.
it be the same?
I mean, I don't know if it'll be the same, but I mean, when there's a lot of, I mean, when I have get-togethers and shit like that, like I really don't pay much attention to the background. I mean, to the announcers. It's just like people
Okay.
and this is and that. When I'm by myself, I definitely, I mean, sure, I guess. Um, of course, I'll definitely
Well,
watch.
and leave a comment, guys. Leave a comment. Would you guys watch? Would it be the same for you guys if there was just no commentary? There was no Tom Brady's, no, nobody, no commentators behind the scenes. Would you guys watch football? I would love to hear what people think about that.
Right, right, right. All right, really quick, really quick. I finally found this damn list.
Oh, here
All
he goes. This guy with the list. He had to look up the list.
I finally found the list, bro. Number one, I'm gonna go through all of them. Number one, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield cracked the top eight. Any objections?
No,
I'm not
my,
reading.
my, my objection is Jaden Daniels. My fucking objection right now is Jaden Daniels.
Okay, okay.
I can already go there.
I can't wait for Friday's episode. I got a lot of hot takes from that for that. I got a lot of hot takes for them. And then we
Man,
got Justin Herbert, Jared Goff, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix already, Dak Prescott, Jordan Love 14, C.J. Stroud, Kyler Murray, Trevor Lawrence, Drake May. So two year starters are above two. Okay, Aaron Rodgers, old man Rodgers. Matthew hurt his back because Matthew hurt his back. Stafford, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. I'm not a quarterback. Bryce
wow, Justin Fields.
Justin Fields. I'm not a quarterback. Bryce Young, smallest guy in the NFL. J.J. McCarthy, Michael Penix, first year starter. Tua, Cam. So he's in front of Cam Ward, Joe Flacco, Daniel Jones, and Spencer Rattler. Tua's in front
Now,
of
was there any substance? Was there any substance? Like, did they break down Analyzes or they just dropped the list. That's all they
Drop
did.
the list. They just drop a list and
This is just clickbait, man. I think that's just fucking
bro, the world is
clickbait, man.
talking about it.
I think that was the purpose because they want the world to talk about
I
how a
guess
bullshit of a list that is. Because come on, man, like again,
insane,
not just even talking about Tua, but just in general, like man, you
insane,
know,
insane.
what's crazy to me is just again that's how like how short like of a mindset like short attention span we have as NFL fans that just 2 years ago CJ Stroud was the man and now he's all so it's just it's what have you done for me lately type shit. There's
All it
no
is. All it is. That's all it is. They,
that's
I
all it
think,
is, man.
they just the media just they just ride coattails, right? They ride whatever's hot, whatever's hot.
100.
They're afraid to go against the grain and tell you what they really truly feel. No, they just go ride whatever's hot. Oh, Daniel, Jaden Downs, he's hot right now. Oh, he's definitely a top 5 quarterback. Like, get out of here, bro. Like,
See, I'm actually pretty surprised that they even because again, listen, I don't think there's any other player that's and again maybe because I'm in that space with the Chicago Bears, but I don't think there's really any like quarterback getting as much, in my opinion, like hate and doubt as much as Caleb Williams, man. And again, I think there's a reason behind it. First overall pick, talking all that crap. We're not going to be punted much, and I get that. But I'm actually pretty surprised that they even put him in the top 11. I would have thought that you would have switched. If in my opinion, I would have thought they would have switched to a with Caleb at least at minimum, right? And
yeah,
switch that and put Caleb towards the back because just the amount of hate that he gets from national media and just the narrative that they paint upon him. So I'm
yeah, man.
actually pretty
I
surprised
don't,
by that.
I don't understand it, bro. And I'm like, again, man, it's not even me being a little bit of a Dolphins fan. I'm a tiny bit Dolphins fan. It's not even that, bro. It's like, bro, JJ McCarthy hasn't thrown a pass in the fucking
I
NFL.
know.
Like,
Tell me
what are you
about it.
talking about right now? You know, okay, Jared Goff, sure, he's solid. Man,
Well, Jared Goff. Hey, well, listen, man. Jared Goff had a hell of a. I mean, listen.
but he
We
also
can we can knock him.
but Jared Goff is freaking who is Jared Goff, bro? Jared Goff is, I don't know, man. John Stockton with Karl Malone and all the great players, bro. Like, he's just he. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, let's
And
get through this
listen,
game and we can talk some other shit when we get the picks out. So, anyways, here we go. We got the first game in Brazil. I think it's gonna be a very hard fought game here. I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, man. I got Chargers plus 3.5. I like Chargers plus 3.5. It's a neutral field. Usually, Kansas City doesn't start off too strong. They usually
mhm,
stumble at the beginning and then they catch some steam. Um, Listen, man, Andy Reid, he's an amazing coach. He's gonna go down as one of the greats. But so is Jim Harbaugh. I think Jim Harbaugh is right. He's not Andy Reid, but he's definitely up there. And I don't know, man. He's a great coach, and he's got a good team. He's got a good team. First year in LA, they went to the playoffs. Now, they didn't do much, but they're still learning. But they just making it to the playoffs is a huge accomplishment. Now they got a solid
100%.
run game. They got a solid run game. They got that boy
They
Laddie McConkey. Love that white
let
boy,
him McConkey.
Laddie
They
McConkey.
picked up Hampton. They picked up that running back from North Carolina as a rookie.
Yeah, I think Bill Belichick thought he was still there. That's why he went to North Carolina. He's like,
Shit, that looked weird.
Where's Hampton?
That's
uh,
crazy.
and then they got that boy Keenan Allen back. So I think they're gonna be tough. I think the AFC West is gonna be a very interesting division. Now you got Denver in there. But these teams always play tough. They always play each other tough. Even Vegas thinks it's going to be a close game. So with that being
Yeah.
said, give me the Chargers to with we know 3.5, and they can even win it outright. If the game was in KC, week one opening in KC, my thoughts would be completely different. But this is a neutral field, so that eliminates the home crowd that the Chargers carry, and Arrowhead. So yeah, man, give me Chargers plus 3. and a half.
Yeah. Good take. Listen, man, I'm staying away from this game. Look, I stared at this game for like 5 minutes, like
No, no.
thinking, like, damn.
What I was gonna tell you. So this year we're gonna keep track, right? You got to pick the game, like you ain't got to
No,
pick.
no, I'm gonna pick the game, but again, I'm just giving you my thought process behind it. But you're saying you this year we're gonna keep track? Is that what
Yeah, so
we're
we're gonna
gonna
keep
keep a
track.
record?
Yeah, we're gonna keep a record. I'm gonna put it somewhere around here just to see how we do.
Okay.
You know,
So
I'm gonna.
we're doing like a NFL Sunday. Like we're gonna have a record at the end of the year. See who got the most wins. But no, listen again. The pick that I was
The winner. We got to decide what we do. We got to do like we got to do side bet. You know what I'm saying? So we got to pick. We got to pick these games. So
gotta
so
we
far,
gotta put some skin in the game. We gotta put some skin in the game. You gotta put some skin in the game.
got some push in the game. So with that being said, I should have set this shit up before. Um, Now I did take Dallas plus the 8.5. Now are we going spread? Are we
Uh,
only choosing spread? Because if we're gonna do money line, I'm not gonna take Dallas money line. That'd be insane.
well, I think we should give. I think you should again. It should. You should choose as you choose as you'd like, right? I mean, it's just like in any betting website, right? Um,
Yeah, but then it's not fair though, right? Because well,
I mean, you're getting
I guess
if you're
I'm taking
taking them plus, you're getting some little ump behind it. You're getting some extra cushion. So
all right. Yeah, but then we can both be 1-0 week one tomorrow.
I mean, it's like the preseason, right? It just happens, you know. I
All right,
think I think it'll even itself out. I think it eventually will even itself out. But
bet.
um,
All right. So you got
yeah. Listen, man. No, listen. Yeah. Again, this game is very tough for me. It's one of those AFC West games where it's like who like yeah, as you can even see, Vegas is not really sure what's going to happen here. I mean, I might be a little biased here, just as the Bears played Kansas City on the last preseason. Again, I know it's preseason, but man, just the way that I saw, KC's offense just clicking and dicking, it's just
Lincoln
like,
and
man,
Dick. That's
hey,
a
that's a new term right there, clicking and dicking, brother. Just the way that I see them, they were flowing. Again, just being a little biased since I saw them the last week. Um, Chargers, very interesting team. Again, Herbert is one of those other individuals that man just has the talent. Does great in the regular season. Again, one of those quarterbacks that when the spotlight comes on in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know what who they really are. I know who Patrick Mahomes is. I know who Kelsey is. I know who um, who Coach Reed is. They're getting back Pacheco. He's healthy. Um, if I'm gonna pick this game, I'm probably gonna take. I'll probably take Kansas City. You said I'll take Kansas City minus 3. I'll give them 3 points to win.
All right, so we're gonna take Kansas City. Let's do spread. Let's do spread. Let's do spread.
Okay, all right. Whatever floats your boat.
Let's do the spread. Let's do a spread. Let's do a spread. Because it's just it's a little harder, right? Because money lines is it's easy to pick a minus 500. Now is it? It's not as easy to pick them when they're -7. You know what I'm saying? That kind of sways your vote. I don't fucking know. Anyways, all right. So you got KC -3. Now, guys, on Friday we are going to drop we are going to record the rest of the games. We're just giving you these two for now. In the middle of the week before tonight, tomorrow, and Friday night's game. Friday we will give you the rest of the slate. We're gonna drop our anytime tickets. We're gonna drop our big board ticket that we Bear Down Rick and I we collab on that, and we put a lot of thoughts and effort into that. So definitely stay tuned for that one. That's our biggest ticket of the week always, and then we always sprinkle in, like I said, anytime tickets here and there, or we might do a little other the smaller parlays like same games or money line parlays or whatever we're feeling at the time. You can always check those out on One Leg Losers podcast on TikTok. I usually post a lot on there and on Instagram as well, on X. I'm everywhere, so wherever you want to find the tickets, they'll be there. Just look us up. Obviously, please like and subscribe, share, all that good stuff. With that being said, we do have a SPG for this one here. We went with, as soon as the bad boy loads up, this slow ass computer. Yeah. Talk to me, Rick. Talk to me.
Listen, man, this is going to be a very again the ticket, right?
There we
We're
go.
going with Herbert going to sling that ball again. That Kansas City defense is got you got Jones on it, but again their secondary has always been a question, for Kansas City. So we feel Herbert's going to throw that rock around. He's always been able to sling that ball. We got McClunky going over 65 yards, which is going to be one of his main targets, right? Then we got the rookie Hampton coming in going over 47. I think he's going to be able to run that ball. We got good old Keenan Allen, man. He's that safety valve for him. You know what I mean? He's gonna be that guy. Third, he's gonna lay in the flat. He's gonna catch that ball. He's gonna go over 25 yards, and then I guess we got the spread. We're gonna give Chargers that 3.5 on the
Listen,
ticket, right?
I didn't say it. Justin Herbert said it. Justin Herbert said it.
Yeah, he's pointing to. He's like, I'm giving you the 3.5 right here.
I'm telling you,
So
bro.
I think it's
Again,
a solid ticket.
guys, go on these especially these same games. Go light. This is just for fun. Just to add a little twist to the game as you're watching it. We're all excited for the game, for football season to be back. But just to add a little bit more excitement. So you can always go light on these. Don't crucify us if these don't hit. These are long shots. These are plus 1200, plus 1300s, plus 1100s. Again, like I said, we always drop our big ticket on Friday, and if you don't catch us on Friday, always check out all social media. Our biggest tickets will be on there. We always put our most thoughts into them. We're offline and we're on the phone. We're hammering these lines. We're researching. We're doing all we can to get this money, not only for you guys, but definitely for us.
Hey,
So
listen, my money is important too.
yeah, 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 for
and,
sure, for sure.
and just to add what Jose said, keep in mind it's the beginning of the season. We don't really. The beauty of the NFL is you don't know who is who. You really don't know. You're kind of you're taking information from last year. You're taking information that you've seen in training camp. You're reading reports and you're just trying to formulate the best opinion that you can, and that's what we're trying to do here. But again, it's just the beginning of the season, and who knows where things end up at. But I think this is a pretty strong ticket, in my opinion. Again, just based upon the history and what we've seen before. So just to add to that.
Yeah, all right, baby. Brought to you from Penitentiary in Massachusetts. Mob,
Sorry, just
mob,
coming from work,
mob
got
submission.
see that's how dedicated we are, even rain, sleet, or snow, we're gonna be here. You may not see me at the end of the month because I will be having surgery on a Friday, so I may not. I mean, shit, you may see me here just hanging on a Sunday, just recording, but we're here, man. That's what we're here for you guys, for the fans. We're excited to be back, excited to record, and hopefully bring some winning tickets along the way, and just kind of just interact with you guys. We
Yeah,
appreciate everybody.
yeah, yeah. So just to add a little bit on top of it, like we said, I mean, I'm just probably repeating myself, but yeah, I'm so excited. We're here week one all the way to February. You're gonna get 2 episodes from us every week. If not, hey, we might even sprinkle a Monday in there. Just depends on how we feeling. But you're definitely gonna be seeing us a lot. So yeah, please subscribe, share, like, tell your buddy, tell your mama, tell your daddy.
Tell your
Subscribe.
granny.
Tell your
Take
granny
care.
too. Y'all take care. See you Friday.